So I just got a really, really big news tip. I called around to a couple of sources and confirmed it. The great Richard Rogers is retiring. I've got to say that's not only the biggest breaking news in Augusta, but across the journalism world as a whole. Richard, congratulations. I have to say that for somebody like you, the magnitude of your career, your impressive career, can be measured not just in your reach in terms of newscasts, your many newscasts, your many stories, your very, very clear commitment to the community, but also through the number of journalists you've touched, including myself. I remember the days when my package would not hit the air, a script wouldn't get tracked until it had gotten the stamp of approval by Richard Rogers. I remember those days crowded around your desk and kind of reading the scripts and getting changes and all of that. I learned so much during those sessions. And when I think back on that time, I just know that I was so fortunate that my very first newsroom was one that I shared with you. So Richard, on behalf of all of us that have been impacted by you in so many ways, cheers to you, thank you, and congratulations, my friend.
Hey there, Adam Clark here. Richard, I can't believe you are retiring. You don't even look that old. You look great. My goodness, what a wonderful career. I had certainly a wonderful time working with you, and I wish you the best. All the way from here in Columbia at WIS, your sister station, we send you all the love.
Hi there, Alan Oken. I was a producer from 95 to 97. Richard, congratulations on an amazing 31-year run. I hope you look forward to retirement, your much well-deserved retirement. And now, my favorite Richard Rogers tease, the food you're eating tonight for dinner may kill you. News at 11.
Richard Rogers, the legend, congratulations on your well-deserved retirement. And thank you for your years of guidance, kindness, and professionalism. I hope you and Jill enjoy your retirement.
Happy retirement, Richard. So many young journalists owe it to you for helping them get their start. You gave such great journalistic advice, and you were very understanding of the growing pains we were going through in our very first news job. I'm going to share a story of the very first Thanksgiving I worked with you. I had brought food the night before. Unfortunately, somebody threw it out, and I didn't think I was going to be able to eat that night. But you came to me before you went on break, and you said, "Would you like a plate from my family's Thanksgiving dinner?" And I said yes. And that food was so much better than the macaroni and cheese with bacon in it that I had brought for myself the night before that got thrown out. So thank you, Richard, and happy retirement.
Hey Richard, congratulations on your retirement. I'm super excited for you. Although I'm gonna say I'm gonna miss seeing you on TV every single evening. Now, one of the things that I remember about you is how you were always kind and gentle, even with, let's say, very intense viewers. And I remember this one occasion, we were at Augusta Commons, and a viewer who was super excited to see you approached you just to have a conversation. And the thing is, we were in a hurry. So you had this very gentle, kind way of still talking to this viewer, making him very happy, but at the same time getting away from him in really 10-15 seconds. And I remember after that encounter, you turned to me and you said, "Arthur, something that I've learned in the business, you talk, but you never stop walking." So you had this very kind way of making the viewer happy, but at the same time not getting stuck, having a very long conversation with him. So, Richard, I do hope that, I'll see you in the community. But if I stop you, please, let's have a conversation. Anyways, again, congratulations, and I wish you all the best in this next chapter in your life.
Congratulations on your retirement, Richard. It has been an absolute pleasure to watch you on set each and every night as I was growing up just a few counties over from Augusta. But more importantly for me, it was an absolute pleasure getting to learn the ropes from you during my time at News 12. I hope this next chapter of your life is truly incredible, and I wish you the absolute best.
Richard, I heard you just quit your job so you can get the breaking news band back together again. I can't tell you how excited I am to hear that. So I'm going to talk to the folks at Lollapalooza. I'm going to get us booked for this summer. But until the big show, enjoy your time off, my friend. You deserve it.
Brett Feinberg here. Richard Rogers, congratulations on retirement. Well deserved. We worked together 23 years ago when I was an 11 o'clock producer. I gained valuable experience and knowledge from you. You were a great teacher, patient, and a professional, and a fantastic human being. Congratulations on your next chapter.
Well, I've been looking through the old scrapbook, dug out the old hat, the master's credentials, thinking back to my days in Augusta. And in '93, when we started the search for an anchor, we were looking for someone with credibility, integrity, experience, great hair. We found all those qualities and more in Richard Rogers. Estelle and I were just so impressed with his work ethic. He immediately began mentoring younger journalists as storytellers. But it was that positive attitude and the infectious smile that won over everyone in the CSRA. So Richard, as you begin this next chapter, I want to wish you and Jill and the kids all the best in the future, and to sincerely thank you for the opportunity of working with you and calling you colleague. It has been a great pleasure.
Richard Rogers, it's Brooke Zonner from Atlanta. Just popping in here to say congratulations on a very well-deserved retirement. You have made such an impact on so many journalists across the country. One of my most profound moments was learning from you and sharing the desk with you for that time that I spent in Augusta. So proud of you, so happy for you in this next chapter of your life, and wishing you truly nothing but the best. You are just such a special human.
Hey Richard, coming at you live from, you guessed it, a golf course. Hey, congrats on your retirement. What an accomplishment. So much to reflect on, so much to be proud of. I'm so grateful for all of the time you took for all of us who have worked at News 12. I know we all learned so much from you and appreciated the time you took just to sit down with us, whether it was to look at a script, whether it was to watch a package, whether it was to review a live shot we had just done when we just came back from being in the field. You really took the time to give us your thoughts, your attention, your feedback, and I know it meant an awful lot, and it helped all of us with our development. Sincerely appreciate that, but I think what I appreciate the most is your friendship. Seeing you at the Masters this year meant so much to me, and just being able to know that you're a friend for life means more than anything. Enjoy your retirement. You've certainly earned it. You and Jill are the best. Congratulations on your retirement, Richard Rogers. You are a legend.
All right, let's see if I need any makeup. No, I don't need any makeup. What are you kidding me? Richard Rogers retiring? Say it ain't so. One of my goals was to make you laugh and get the cheeks up high and make them red. Did that a lot. By the way, how's my headroom? Who's shooting this? Oh, me. Anyway, congratulations on the retirement, dog. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Why am I still working? I gotta figure that out. Have a good one.
Hey, it's Chris Lloyd, former News 12 video editor, videographer, I-Team editor, creative services producer, lifestyle reporter, and creative services director, but who's keeping track? Richard, it's been great working with you for as long as I did. I always really enjoyed that you always had tips and tricks on how to make it in this industry. You're always a great source of information and feedback whenever I was working on promotions and everything. I always really liked working with you. It was also really cool to meet someone else from Brunswick. You know, very few of us actually make it out of that town, and it was really cool to see somebody go on to do great things like you did. I also got the honor of every time somebody asked about News 12 and they asked what it was like working with you, I got to tell them that you were just as nice in person as you were on TV. So that was always a lot of fun. Cheers to 30 years. Enjoy retirement.
Richard, congratulations, sir. What an amazing career. You are one of the big reasons I'm standing here right now following in your footsteps. I'm just so fortunate to say I had a chance to work alongside you. You're the epitome of professionalism and class, and you set a profound example for all of us. I know the entire region is going to miss you, but one thing is certain. We are never going to forget you. Congratulations, and I'm wishing you the very best in retirement.
Hi Richard, I just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement. Not only have you been a true friend, but such a great inspiration and mentor to all of us in the TV business. So I just wanted to say thank you and happy retirement, and hopefully you get to watch a little bit more golf.
Double R, congratulations on retirement. A job well done, rest well deserved. I'm so fortunate to have shared the desk with you, to have learned from you. I'm forever indebted to you. My only disappointment is now young journalists like myself won't get to learn from you. Congratulations on 40 plus years.
Is it on?
Yes.
Is the background okay? The framing's okay?
Stop directing me.
Okay. Richard, congratulations! Happy retirement! I'm so excited for you and what the future holds. It's going to be incredible. I wanted to share one memory that comes to mind. When I first started directing, I had all of the equipment break down and there was no video that was able to play in our newscast, and so it was just chaotic and everyone came running to the control room to figure out like what we were going to do, and it turned into too many cooks in the kitchen situation, and I just remember yelling out, "I'm in control!" or something similar to that, and you just looked at me like, "Okay, Claire, what are we doing?" And you just like shut everybody else out, and it was just, I don't know, that was the first time I kind of felt like I knew what I was doing, and you helped me in the 2 years that I was at Augusta. I am just forever grateful and thankful for you, and I'm so happy for you, and this is amazing, and I can't wait to come back to Augusta, and we got to get a drink at the Highlander together. Cheers, my friend.
Richard, so much congratulations on an awesome career, 43 years in television news, and an amazing career it has been. And let me just say, first of all, thank you so much for the hand you played in my career, in my wife, Ashley Mills's career as well. She tells me she would not have gotten her first job at WSAV if it were not for you. And I can only imagine just how many young journalists you helped along the way. Too many to count, and that will be truly missed in this business. But so happy that you'll finally get to spend a lot more time with your beautiful family. You know, I ask myself sometimes, what do I want to be when I grow up? Answer to that question is always Richard Rogers. You know, I try to emulate you whenever I can. That calm, the coolness behind the desk, the authority on whatever it is you're covering or sharing with viewers. When you give the news to the viewers in Augusta and the CSRA, they trust you, and that is expressly clear after watching the coverage from Hurricane Helene. As I watch some of that coverage, it is just clear how much compassion you have for the people of the CSRA, and how much your newsroom respects you. You were the North Star for so many young journalists coming into the business, coming into the Augusta market and starting their careers there. And my hope is, and I know there are plenty of others like you there, but my hope is there will be plenty more, because without a force like you, without a positive role model and someone who is happy to help mold future journalists, our industry just won't be the same. But we thank you for everything you've done and all of your contributions to local journalism. And just to share one little story that I'll always remember, it's going on that honor flight to Washington, D.C. and leaving the terminal to find a motorcade of black SUVs with little American flags waving in the window. I think you and I were both a little giddy to get in our Tahoe and ride around Washington, D.C. in complete style. It was just a cool memory and one I'll always share. Congrats, Richard.
Hey Richard, it's M. Toon coming to you from the Washington, D.C. area. Hey, I wish I could be there for the celebration, but I'll be there in spirit. I also wanted to tell you, hey, now that you're leaving the anchor desk, you might want to consider getting behind another desk. Don't knock it till you try it. You might just like it. Congratulations to you, my friend, and best wishes in the next chapter of your journey in life. God bless you always.
When you think of an anchor man, you think of Richard Rogers. I'm more than thankful for all the times, especially transitioning into weekend anchoring, that Richard sat down with me and gave me so much advice. But beyond that, his passion talking about anchoring at the desk. He always talked about his early days, getting that rush to the weekend when he first started anchoring as well. And just to hear that he's retiring, I know that Augusta is going to miss him. He is a pillar of that community, and Augusta won't be the same without him. Congratulations, Richard, on retiring. I know they'll miss you there.
Hey, Richard, it is your favorite Watsons here, Dakota and Hannah. I just wanted to quickly say that congrats, old man, on the retirement. It's about time. Just kidding. Always appreciated everything you did while we were there and getting to know you, and just you always being able to lend an ear or a hand, and all the advice you were able to give everybody. I always wanted to be the next Richard. I know things turned out a little differently for me, but I appreciate just everything you were able to do for the industry and everybody young coming in, and how much people respected you in the area, and we all know we always looked up to you.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you so much for taking us under your wing when we got there, even though we were newbie babies. We really appreciate it, and it's been an awesome career. We're glad to get to be a part of it.
All right, congrats, and have fun with the fam.
Hi, Richard. It's Dawn Marie Johnson. I just wanted to say congratulations on 31 years in television news. Thank you so much for being such an important mentor for me. Thank you for helping me understand the pulse of the newsroom. Thank you for teaching me how to really connect with our viewers at home. Thank you for sharing your beautiful family with all of us throughout all of these years. I wish you all nothing but health and happiness, and best of luck as you start this next phase of your journey. You take care, and God bless, and thank you for being such an important part of television news.
Surprise! So, Richard, I understand you're planning to retire. You know, we had almost a decade working together here, but I don't think people realize how long we've known each other. When I got to Savannah in '84, you were there at WTOC. I came up to Augusta, you followed not long after, and then finally we got under the same roof. It was fun. It was a good run, and I enjoyed it. I doubt you're retiring, and I can't wait to see your second act. If you are retiring, you earned it, you deserved it, and have fun with the family.
Richard Rogers, congratulations on your retirement. This is so deserving, and you deserve the best. Thank you for taking all of the young journalists like myself under your wings 24 years ago. I can't believe it's been that long since I walked through the doors at WRDW. You helped us with our writing, you helped hone our skills, and you helped us to build that foundation so we could go off and fly. Again, thank you. Congratulations on this much-deserved retirement. Much love, my friend, from Louisiana, Dominique.
Hey, Richard. I'm so glad Meredith called me and offered me a chance to say a couple of good words about you, and because I've got a lot of good words to say about you. You're a very talented guy, and I've enjoyed every frame you and I have shot together. And you know, I've worked with different markets and everything. I've worked over the years. I've worked with a lot of people, and I must say that of all the people I've worked with in all the markets I've worked with, Richard Rogers, you are the most mediocre I've ever worked with. The most mediocre. Take care, pal.
Hey, Richard. I heard you're retiring. I'm so excited for you. You so deserve it. That's my dog, Skylar. She's very excited too. Meredith wanted us to all make a video for you, so I just wanted to say congratulations. Of course, it was a pleasure working with you. I know we just crossed paths, but you always had encouraging things to say, always very supportive, always a professional. My dogs are all very excited for your retirement too, apparently. I wanted to remind you to keep eating well, and I hope to see you on the Greenway. You guys enjoy spending more time together, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Hello, people of News 12. My name's Gary Williamson. Most of you probably have no clue who I am, but I spent a few years at WRDW from 2008 to 2014 as the Assistant Chief Engineer. It was by far the highlight of my television career, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time there. One of the things that I got to enjoy was spending time around Richard Rogers, and we played in a band together. We went and rehearsed and practiced at his house, and we'd just go out and do things every now and then. And I became friends with Richard, and it was a lot of great memories with it. One of the most vivid standout things, I guess, that sticks with me from my time at News 12 was one day during the middle of a newscast, Richard got on the headset and told the people that there's something wrong with the scan converter. That's the box that converts the computer image from the computer to go on the television so people could see what you're doing on the computer. He said it was messed up and it wasn't working, so I went down to the studio and waited, and finally Richard told me I had 3 minutes to fix the problem. So I said, all right. So I climbed up the news set and got between the anchors and climbed up under the desk and worked on it, fixed the problem. But within 15 seconds of me getting up there, we go right back to being live on air. So I'm standing up looking at the CSRA, and Richard's introducing me to the world. And I just scurried on out of there and got out of the way. And he had a grin on his face most of the time and almost laughing on air because of that. So I went down the hallway, and that's one of the times that I got the look of disgust from Estelle. It's one of many times. But that one will just always stand out in my mind as the most vivid thing I had to do with Richard on air. Anyhow, Richard, as you go into your next phase in life, it's going to be interesting. I hope that you and Jill have decades and decades of memories to build out, and you get to go and do whatever you want, whenever you want. And if you ever need me for anything, you know how to get a hold of me. And you've done a great job for all these years, and we're really going to miss you in the CSRA.
Richard Rogers, it's Gene Petriello here from the beautiful city of Pittsburgh and the Monongahela River. Hey, congratulations on your retirement. Couldn't be happier for you. Thank you for being an amazing mentor to me and those many nights where we sat there and read our scripts to make sure that what I was saying on TV wasn't stupid. Hey, my dad asks about you all the time still. That's how important you are to me and my family. Thanks again for everything. Best of luck in the future, and I hope you travel near and far.
Hi, Richard. Happy retirement, and thank you for all the mentorship to young journalists over the years. And I count myself lucky to have been one of those young journalists just a few years ago. I can still see you sitting at your desk, ready to read through our scripts or answer any questions that we might have. You made such an impact on my career, and I can't thank you enough. Cheers to the next chapter.
Richard Rogers, I hear you are finally retiring. Congratulations to you on an amazing career. You have been so incredibly influential in so many people's lives, including mine. I would not be where I am today without you. When I walked into that newsroom at 23 years old, me and my curlers sitting at my desk, I had no idea what I was doing. You were such a father figure. You took me under your wing just like you did countless others. And you really helped guide me and give me the advice I needed to get through my time in Augusta and just the rest of my career. So thankful for you, so grateful to have you in my life and everything I've learned from you. Congratulations. I hope you have a wonderful, well-deserved retirement. Cheers to you.
Hey, Richard. Hello from Dayton, Ohio. Congratulations on retirement after decades at WRDW TV. I think about our time together working at WRDW in the mid-90s, and I took so much away from you. I was like a sponge trying to learn everything I could from the Richard Rogers. There was just one thing, though, that I couldn't take with me. After 30 years, I have to admit, I just couldn't do the suspenders. I don't know if you still do them, Richard, but the good thing is about retirement, you don't need suspenders anymore. Now you can wear those fancy schmancy overalls and whatever you wear underneath, or wear nothing at all. That's up to you. Anyway, I wish you and Jill and your family the best in retirement, and hopefully someday soon our paths will cross again. Again, congratulations from Dayton.
Hey Richard, I just wanted to say congratulations on 43 years in the news industry. You are the best anchor in all of Augusta, a News 12 legend, and you have quite literally shaped the next generation of journalists. Thank you for all of your wisdom, your kind words, and your friendship. You are going to be missed on the air, but congratulations and good luck in Act 2.
Hey Richard, congratulations on your retirement. This is definitely the end of an era for the media world in general. You've had a tremendous impact on a lot of lives and young journalists who have come through RDW, including myself. In my short 2 years there, you definitely helped me grow as a journalist, become more comfortable on air, and we even put on some fake mustaches too. So thank you so much for everything you did for me. Please enjoy your free time, and who knows, just maybe, you could run for mayor. Just throwing it out there. All right, love you and your family. You guys take care. God bless.
Richard Rogers. Retirement? Dude, what are you thinking? I mean, I know you hate working the Masters every year, but come on. Seriously, best to you and Jill and whatever lies ahead. And you retiring before Estelle? I would have lost that bet.
Congratulations, Richard. It's Jessica Dill from up in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm so happy for you. It was so wonderful working with you. You were so great to everyone who moved to Augusta and started working there. You welcomed us into your homes. You were so kind. I cannot believe you've been in the business for more than 40 years. I didn't even think you were 40 years old yet, so this is news to me. Congratulations on your retirement, Richard.
Richard, my friend, congratulations on an incredible 43 years in news. I also brought along a friend with me, Mr. Tanner, who knew you many years ago when he was first adopted. He wanted to congratulate you as well. Your tenure in news is no small feat, and you have so much to be proud of. Honestly, I don't think you've aged a day either. On behalf of all of us, the 2011 class of WRDW, I guess that's what you could call us. Thank you for the countless times you mentored us and taught us the art of great storytelling. For many of us, this was our first job, and we were so lucky to have you as the one showing us the ropes. Your patience, especially when dealing with us 21-year-old whippersnappers, was nothing short of remarkable. You are consistently full of optimism and energy, and just an absolute joy to be around. When I think of you, I think of all those fun nights spent around bonfires in your backyard or winding down at the Highlander after the 11 o'clock show. It was an honor to work alongside you. I've learned so much from you, not just about journalism, but about being a professional and honestly, how to be a good person. You're going to be missed on the airwaves in Augusta, no doubt about that. But I know you're going to keep making a huge impact in the community, no matter what happens in your next chapter. Congratulations on this amazing milestone, Richard. Time to party!
Richard Rogers, it is I, Karen Edwards. I got to work with you in my first 2 years in the business starting in 2013, and I still pass on the advice I have for years to other producers and reporters that you taught me. I am so grateful to know you and have gotten the opportunity to work with you. Congratulations on your retirement. Yes!
Richard, hey, it's Katie Beasley. Congratulations on this amazing milestone and feat. 43 years in the TV news industry is really, truly remarkable. And it takes a very special person with a special gift for everyone in a community to welcome them into their homes for decades after decades. And I am just so proud of you, friend, and excited for the next chapter ahead. I know I am just one of so many, dozens of young journalists who are able to learn under you and sit beside you on that anchor desk. I so cherish that time, and I want to say thank you for everything you taught me. I know you made me a better reporter and a better anchor. The whole community is going to miss welcoming you into their living rooms, but we're so excited for you. It is so well deserved. All the kind words, every bit of it, I hope you're able to take in because it is really very well deserved. And congratulations. We're all so, so happy for you.
Richard Rogers, hello from Cleveland. Congratulations on your retirement. So well deserving. So happy for you and your beautiful family, especially with all the craziness you guys have been through in Augusta the last couple of weeks with the hurricane. Personally, I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for my career. You welcomed me with open arms in Augusta for my very first TV job. It was always amazing. You always made me feel like I was at home, even though I was far from home. Running into you on the Greenway, running along the Savannah River, my family still talks about you frequently, and it's one of the biggest things I think of when I think of Augusta is Richard Rogers, and I think a lot of folks in Augusta think the same thing. I hope you and your family enjoy retirement. You guys are beautiful. So happy for you all.
Richard, everyone's favorite newsroom dad. I know you're going to hear that a lot, but it's because so many people were so lucky to have you at their first station. You taught us so much. You taught us how to ask the right questions, how to write, and how to give ourselves some grace when we really needed to. Honestly, you probably set the bar just a little too high. And just know that there are so many amazing journalists and people in this world because of you. And you've also helped improve some music taste along the way, looking at Lake Street Dive. But I just wanted to wish you a happy retirement, congratulations, and enjoy the beach.
Hey Richard, Kevin here. Can't believe you're finally pulling the trigger and getting out of the business. Let me tell you something. You've had one heck of a career that a lot of people would be envious of, to be honest with you. And since I worked with you for 14 and a half years, I couldn't be more happy for you. You will enjoy retirement. You have deserved retirement. And now you can go have fun and travel and do everything you want with your wife while you still can. I know it's a big deal and it was a tough decision, but I am so happy for you. Best of luck, and we'll see you down the road.
Hi, Richard. This is Kristen Cosby. As I was when we worked together, I realized 20 years ago, hard to believe. I cannot believe you're retiring because 20 years goes by so quickly. But when I think of you and I think of my time at in Augusta and at WRDW, I remember how you helped me learn how to write. I was just 1 year out of college. You helped strengthen my writing so much. What I remember more than that, though, was how you and Jill took all of the young journalists under your wings, how you had us for Thanksgiving when we didn't have anywhere to go, and how you just welcomed us into your family and your hearts. I wish you all the best in retirement. I've gone on to work many, many years in the Jacksonville, Florida market, and now I'm raising my children. And I just hope you enjoy your retirement and you remember how many lives you touched.
I cannot believe the Richard Rogers era is ending. Hi, I'm Lachlan McLean, former sports guy at News 12 back in the late 1990s. And I'm now a news anchor myself in Louisville, Kentucky. I promise you that watching Richard had a major impact on how I do my job today. I strive to live up to his standard of professionalism and excellence. But what I remember the most about Richard is his positive attitude toward others. He was so good to all the young reporters that rotated through the newsroom, always with patience and kindness as he helped them get better. I met my wife, Carolyn, when she was a reporter at WRDW, and she raves about Richard to this day. So best wishes on your retirement, Richard, to you and Jill. The McLeans love you, and there is a bottle of bourbon waiting if you ever make it to the Bluegrass State.
Hi, Richard. Congratulations. I am so happy and excited for you for this next part of your journey in life. It is well deserved, and I hope that you take some time off to relax and just really reset, and that this next part of your life is amazing. I just wanted to say personally how thankful I am to have had the opportunity to work alongside you for so many years. You are an amazing mentor and friend, and I would not be the person that I am today without you. You spent countless hours every single day training us and talking to us and teaching us, and that kind of dedication that you showed to all of us is not something that you find everywhere. And you have truly touched so many people's lives. You've changed the trajectory of my career. You're someone that I look back at and remember and think of, and I'm so thankful to have that opportunity to work with you and learn from you. You are so talented at what you do. It's incredible. The people in Augusta, the community there, they are so lucky to have had you. You have made such a difference in everyone's life, and you are going to be so missed on the television screen. But again, I just can't wait to see and hear about this next journey in your life. I hope it's amazing. It's everything that you deserve. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you've done for me personally and just for everybody. You are such a great person and deserve this so much. So thank you, congratulations, and good luck.
Hey Richard, congratulations on your retirement, and thank you for giving me a reason to wear this shirt again. I've had it in my closet just waiting until you retired, and now I got to wear it again.
Richard, we worked briefly for a decade, and I look a lot older now, but you look the same. And they're going to love you at the old folks home, trust me. Congratulations on your retirement.
Richard, you're retiring. Congratulations. I'm so happy and excited for you. I wish I could be there in person to celebrate, but unfortunately I used all my PTO for the rest of the year, so I'm sorry. But I want you to know, anytime I think back on my time in Augusta, I have only the most fond memories with you. You showed me the ropes, you improved my writing immensely. You were always there for me, especially when I was getting homesick, and you were basically my work dad, and I appreciate that more than you'll ever know. We had a lot of laughs, and I know I miss you, the newsroom is going to miss you, this business is going to miss you, but know that this retirement is well earned. You did your time. I feel blessed to even know you, that our paths even crossed, and I'm so, so happy for you. I hope you use this retirement to spend more time with Jill, the kids, and definitely to travel. And speaking of traveling, know that you're always welcome here in Sarasota. Congratulations again, Richard. Mwah.
What's up, Richard Rogers? From one great Richard to another, I wanted to reach out and congratulate the GOAT on his retirement. It is well deserved. You literally can't mention News 12 in Augusta without hearing your name, Richard Rogers, a true living legend, baby. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you for all the wisdom you shared. And look, I still got the picture you signed for me. I'm gonna have to frame this and put it on my nightstand. It's going on my nightstand. But now, on a serious note, make sure you travel Enjoy this retirement life. Like I said, it's well deserved, and especially in news. You know, I know, news is a grind. No days off. But look, you're about to have them days off. So enjoy that retirement. The city of Augusta gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. And thank you for everything you've done for me and every journalist that just even met you, man. So I appreciate even knowing you. Love, man. Richard.
Richard Rogers, congratulations on retirement. It is very well deserved. You have a storied career at WRDW, and I'm sure you're very proud of it. You will be missed. The CSRA will miss you. The greater Augusta area will miss you. And take some time off. Go golfing. Play some drums. Enjoy it. See you around, buddy.
Richard Rogers is retiring. Words I never thought would come out of my mouth. But I guess all good things have to come to an end. And boy, what a good thing you have been to WRDW, to the CSRA, and frankly, to the journalism industry. You're just a pro's pro. I couldn't ask for a better first anchor, main anchor for a kid just coming out of college who just didn't know any better. But to have someone like you to be a role model and a mentor for so many, to be willing to take us all in, to teach us the ropes, to laugh with us, let us learn from mistakes, and then be willing to go to the Highlander for a couple of drinks afterward. I can't even imagine starting my career without someone like you in my life. So thank you so much, Richard. You are such an important piece of my journalism career, and I wish you nothing but the best in retirement. Keep on rooting for those dogs, keep on rooting for Georgia Southern, and keep on running, keep on doing everything you do. But, you know, maybe get off that anchor desk and enjoy a little time off. Wishing you all the best, bud. Thanks.
Hi, Richard. Congratulations on your retirement from News 12. I'm wishing you and Jill all the best in this new chapter that you're about to start on. One of my favorite memories of working with you is when we used to do the 11 o'clock show and used to play the music over the speakers and make it like a dance party in the newsroom. I used to love that. It's my favorite memory. And I also used to always love how you would time out your VOSATs exactly to the second when we were doing everything. So congratulations, wishing you a wonderful, wonderful chapter ahead as you and Jill enjoy your retirement. All the best from Las Vegas.
Hey Richard, Mike and Penny down in sunny, fabulous Pensacola, Florida, enjoying retirement, thinking about your upcoming retirement. Let me tell you what my dad told me when he retired. He said, you're gonna get up on Sunday morning, you're gonna go to church, then you got 6 straight Saturdays. Get up the next Sunday morning, 6 more Saturdays, rinse and repeat for the rest of your life. Richard, you've been such a great citizen of Augusta in the newsroom at News 12 and 26, and I'm so happy for you and Jill. I know you're going to enjoy many, many years of retirement together. Congratulations, my friend. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.
Richard Rogers, congratulations on retirement from your favorite news photographer of all time. I can't believe that you were calling it a career after more than 4 decades of serving the CSRA. When I think of all of the stories we did, all of the memories we have, all of the out of work hang-ups that we enjoyed, you have left a mark that can only be described as legacy, period. Your work, your character, your spirit, the way you treated people, the way in which you held your broadcast journalism pedigree to the highest standard, you have no idea the amount of impact you have had on the hundreds and hundreds of people you have worked with over the 40 plus years you've been in business. It doesn't go over lightly to say that I treasure you as a friend and as a former work colleague. I remember the time that you and I went down to Vogel and we covered the building of the new reactors, or so-called building. I don't know what the status is with that anymore, but the 2 days we were down there was one of the highlights of my time at News 12, just being around someone like you who valued my input, who wanted the best for the story, and the way in which you handled yourself with interviews and all around that property was just something that I, to this day, strive to do in my out of journalism career, so to speak. I also think of the time where you were wearing your glasses around the desk in the newsroom, and I was having to record some kind of little VO for wearing purple, and you didn't want people to know that you wear glasses. And so I shot it, but I had to pass the video along to somebody else to edit. And in one or two of the clips, I caught you with glasses on, and that made it to air. And boy, the smoke that came out of your ears, the fire in the pupils of your eyes. You came over to the editing bay and you banged your fist on the windows and you said, "I told you not to get the ones with the glasses." And I was over here going, I didn't edit it. I just shot it. I told the person not to use that shot. That was the moment in which I was like, do not mess with Richard Rogers and get on his bad side. But, you know, we've had our moments of working on other stories and hanging out outside of the newsroom, and the person that we see on camera and behind the desk is the same person that we see with his family, with his friends, and in the CSRA community. So on behalf of the thousands and thousands of people who have seen you work and the hundreds of your coworkers who have learned so much and have been treated so professionally, I thank you. It's been an honor, and I know that whatever this next phase of your life will be, you will do it just like a Valdosta State Blazer should. And yes, even though you only have a few semesters down there, that is a thing that both of us will share from here until who knows. So as I wrap this up, I do have one more question to ask. As you see the lovely background behind me, I do want to know, now that you are leaving News 12, could I have your badge and your spot on the 18th green moving forward? If not, just put me on that list of people who may be allowed to get in with you from time to time. Richard Rogers, well done. I guess now just go home and enjoy whatever it is that life will bestow upon you. Maybe some grandkids, who knows? And I do know your daughter-in-law very well, so who knows? Richard, well done, sir. We are all standing in the presence of a media giant and wishing you nothing but love and success and happiness from here until the cows come home, I guess. Love you, my brother. Take care.
I don't believe it. Word came all the way to Iowa. The Iron Man of Channel 12 is stepping down. He's retiring. Hey, Richard, this is Paul out in southern Iowa. Congratulations, ma'am. You know, they ought to establish a position at News 12, #1 anchor chair emeritus. 30 plus years in the business. Nobody does that anymore.
Hey there, Richard. Prentice here, former sports guy at WRDW in Augusta, Georgia. Meredith got in touch with me to send you a message because you've got a pretty big event coming up. I've known you a long time. Just a real quick story. About 22 years ago, I had been in Augusta for about a month and a half. My first big boy job. Didn't know anybody. Was away from home for Thanksgiving. You invited the newsroom, anybody that was working or in town, over to your house. You and Jill were nice enough to do that. And because I was lonely and didn't know any better, I showed up 30 minutes early, at least. It's only now, since I've become an actual adult and have kids of my own, that I realize that when you're cooking for many people and you're trying to get your house ready, that early guests are not appreciated. However, you and Jill were extremely nice. You were very gracious, and I did not realize on the day that I was creating a problem, though I'm sure that I was. I say all that to say that's just kind of how you were and how I knew you. Always gracious. unflappable, never letting on that there was a problem with anything. That was the same outside of the newsroom as in. You were just like that on air, and that's the guy I know. And I have, in the 22 years since I've met you, I've been all over the place. I have worked in, well, one other newsroom, but I've worked with lots of people, and I still consider you the North Star for newsroom behavior, decorum, leadership, and mentorship. I really appreciated the time that I got to spend with you, and I know that sentiment is shared by a lot of other people. So congratulations and all the best on the next chapter of your life. And I will have to say, and I think you will realize this fairly quickly, as someone who has not worked in TV news since 2015, the day you get out of TV news will be the best day of your life. I have never regretted it. Not once. All right. Congratulations.
Richard, Rebecca here. I worked as the assignment editor at WRDW back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Back then I was a very young journalist, naive, learning everything. During that time we covered a ton together, from the life-changing events of 9/11 to natural disasters. I think a tornado on Christmas, serial killers, a chemical plant explosion. But we also covered prestigious events like the Masters together, which was an incredible experience to work with you on. And then kicking off the hometown tours that I see the station still does to this day. Those are always very special community moments for us. Thank you for always being respectful and kind. You taught so many. You were a true mentor to young journalists that were trying to learn their crafts as they got into this crazy business. So congratulations on your retirement. Thank you for everything you have done for our industry, and thank you for always being supportive to the community around you. Thank you and congratulations.
Richard Rogers, retiring. I never thought I'd hear those words. Congratulations, Richard, on a great career, an amazing impact on the CSRA and journalism as a whole. In case you don't know, this is Russell. Was at WRDW old school, I think 2005, 2011. And I learned about your love of space, your love of the Masters, and how to have a good vibe in the newsroom. So best of luck to you. Enjoy retirement with you and your family. And if you ever come to Florida, make sure you come to Kennedy Space Center. Love to talk to you. Take care.
Hey Richard, Sam Eaton here, and as you know, I worked in many newsrooms throughout my career. I always say that News 12 was absolutely my favorite. Seriously, number one. You were a big reason for that. Awesome journalist, total professionalism at all times, and friendly, did it with a smile, and you were a friend, you know, while I was there, and I really appreciated that in you. I just want to say congratulations on your retirement, and it was an absolute pleasure to work with you. I wish you and your family the absolute very best.
Richard, you're retiring. This is fantastic news, but it's kind of a bummer for the Augusta community. I just want to say thank you for everything you did in my first year of working in Augusta. You know, working closely with you and Meredith really taught me a lot about being a producer, a writer, especially breaking news. Listening to those police scanners is my favorite thing. But you guys were very patient with me, and I'll never forget that. It really just helped me in my career producing and going on to other stations, teaching others what you guys taught me. It's something I'll never forget. So I just want to wish you luck. I hope you get to spend more time with family, and I miss you. Congratulations.
Hey Richard, it's Sam. Congratulations on your retirement. I'm so happy for you and for Jill. This is a great moment, and you have been a great newsman in Augusta, Georgia. I have so many fond memories of you. Of course, you're going to remember the old News 12 studios. My cubicle was really close to yours, and countless times you were there to help me finish the last line of a package. Maybe you'll remember that. What I remember the most about you, in addition to the magnificent way that you would anchor the Masters and so many other pivotal events in Augusta, Georgia, was how wonderful you were to your family and how you kept your family close in a business that can be really hard on families. So when I was there, Zach and Zoe were just little kids. And I remember you telling me how you purposely lived very close to the news station so that you could be close to them while they were growing up and help with the parenting and everything in the evenings. So that's something I adopted. And I have a feeling many others did too. So you always stood out to me as a great newsman, as a great family man, and of course, a wonderful, wonderful friend. So congratulations on a well-deserved retirement.
Hey Richard, meteorologist Scott Roberts here. Congratulations on retiring from WRDW after 31 amazing years. I'm glad I got to work with you for at least a few of those years a few years ago, but it was a fun time for me for sure. Just certainly got to learn a lot from you, just like many people that you worked with. Got to learn from you, got to grow from you, and become better journalists, become better broadcasters, and also get a better idea of what it's like to serve the community in this capacity. And many of us became better writers before you. I don't remember what this one story was about, but I certainly want to watch it because of your tease. A pig, a prom dress, and a shocking confession tonight at 11. Well, happy retirement. I hope you enjoy a lot of time with Jill, and I hope they get to see you at some point down here at the Coastal Bureau. Happy retirement, Richard.
Well, hey, buddy, I'm happy for you, and I'm sitting here thinking back to so many great memories that we shared. You know, I had the pleasure of working with you twice, Jacksonville, Florida, and then there in Augusta. And, you know, I have to say, you have the best TV news anchor hair in the biz by far. And, you know, I still hope you don't hold a grudge for us convincing you to run in that Marine Mud Challenge several years ago. Well, that was quite an adventure, too. But in all seriousness, you are a true professional and a great storyteller. Wishing you all the best, my friend.
Hey, Richard. Greetings from Texas. I thought that it was only appropriate that I don my cowboy hat and, of course, my UT gear. But we're not going to talk about what happened this past weekend. But I am so happy for you. Congratulations on retirement. Oh, my gosh. I just remember coming in as a newbie producer, working with you like you were a veteran in the game. You had been working in the news industry longer than I had been alive. So, of course, I walked in intimidated, but you definitely helped me through the whole process, held my hand, gave me encouragement, and you helped me to cultivate my leadership skills and my communication skills. And also on top of that, after the shows, you would sometimes come out to the bars with us. Always a good time. Of course, when you got permission to do so. But it definitely helped all of us, like so many of us along the way. Me as a producer, I know you helped so many reporters. And definitely, I know that the folks in Augusta are going to miss seeing your face on television. So I wish you the best. Definitely go to Hilton Head. I want you to go down there. You should become an influencer, travel influencer. You and the wife go on vacation, live it up. You guys did a great job with your kids, great job with your career. Go live it up. So again, congratulations, Richard. Miss you and wish you all the best.
Congratulations, Richard. You are just a amazing person, amazing news person, and you were such an amazing help to me starting out in my very first news job at WRDW. Whenever I had a question, you were quick with an answer, and you threw in a memory or story from your time in Augusta, and it just overall made the night side shift just so happy and so much better. And I just wish you the most amazing luck and blessings onto your next adventure into retirement. I know we already miss you, but I know everyone there is going to miss you as well.
Yeah, Richard, I mean, you know as well as anybody does that this is an absolutely grueling business, but it's a lot easier and a lot better with people like you in it. And I'm sure there are hundreds of journalists across the country that feel the same way I do when I say that I'm a better journalist, I'm a better person because I worked with you and because I met you. I appreciate you. You've earned every single bit of time that you're going to have on the golf course with your wife, with your kids. Enjoy retirement. You've earned it. We appreciate you. We love you. The man, the myth, the legend, Richard Rogers. Congratulations on retirement.
Sending love from Kansas City.
Hey Richard, I hear that you're retiring, and so I wanted to take this moment to say a few words about my time at News 12. And in honor of this occasion, I made myself a little pseudo anchor desk at my house, so hope you like it. But yeah, I came to News 12 fresh out of college, 22 years old. Now, any first job is scary when you're that young, at that age. Doing it on TV for everyone to see is a whole different thing entirely. And so it was very intimidating. And I had more than one moments where I was like, well, do I really belong here? Like, did Estelle make a mistake in hiring me? I don't know, maybe she did. But from day one, you made me feel like I belonged and that, you were there as a professional mentor. And I can't tell you how much that helped me, okay? Anytime like I had something I was working on, like, hey, script writing needs work, or hey, your tracking voice sounds weird, like whatever it was, you were always there to encourage and offer constructive criticism. And it gave me confidence and it gave me skills. And I had so much professional and personal growth during my time there, thanks to that, because you were somebody who believed in me and were willing to take time out of your busy day, because you were busy, to work with me on some of these things. And I grew so much during that time. And, the confidence portion of it is such a big thing. And I really feel like having somebody there who was like a big deal, you were like the big celebrity at News 12, right? Having someone there like that who believed in me just went such a long way. So thank you so much for that. And, I hope one day that I can pass that along to somebody else and pay it forward. So thank you so much, Richard, for that. I also wanted to share kind of like a fun memory. I remember it was Dumb and Dangerous Driving, and I don't remember what road it was, but it was something like people were supposed to be going, but they were stopping. And I think this was like a pet peeve of yours, because I was live kind of doing the intro, and you took your script off the desk and ripped them into pieces and threw them because you were so mad. Okay. And it was just such a funny moment, an unexpected moment, but like that right there is what you bring to News 12. One of many things, just this like candid, personable, relatable kind of persona. And that's why to me, you are the face of News 12. You are News 12 because people can relate to you. You're like a family member or a friend or just someone that you really care about everybody, and that comes through. It comes through on air and it comes through in person. And, you have this way of telling these stories that just, some of the stories that we tell are very serious, and they can be very negative. And some are fun. You were able to take some of those serious stories and tell it in a way that was comforting, that made people feel like, okay, this thing is happening, but you know what? It's going to be okay. And people just kind of feel like, I don't know, you're just so relatable. And like I said, it's very obvious that you care about everybody. And, it was just such a great thing, a great presence and a great personality that you brought to News 12. And I can't imagine it without you. I love, even still, watching clips of you online. And I'm going to miss that. But Richard, I'm so happy for you with your retirement. This is such a big deal. Heartfelt congratulations from the absolute bottom of my heart. I'm very happy for you. And I wish you all the happiness and luck on this next phase of your journey. And I guess I got one more thing to say in my little anchor desk here. One more time, all right? In Atlanta, Stephanie Baker. Richard, back to you.
Hey, Richard, it's Terrence Bates. You probably better remember me as Lando Calrissian. Even after 20 years, that joke has stayed with me, as have so many of the lessons you taught me. I want to congratulate you on your retirement, but also want to thank you for having impacted my career. There were so many lessons you taught me there during my time at WRDW, and they have really helped my career. I think, though, the best lesson you taught me this by example, is to be a good person in reality and to be authentic. That's something that has paid dividends for me throughout the years. So again, thank you. Thank you for all you have done for the community there in Georgia, in Augusta, and specifically thank you for impacting my career and being such a good friend. Wish you all the best, my friend. Congratulations on your retirement. Unfortunately, the industry is going to miss one of the great ones. Take care. Have a good one, my friend. Salute to you.
Hey, Richard. Hey, so the last time that you and I worked together, I was pregnant with this sweet, beautiful young lady, Jordan.
Hi, Richard. Congratulations.
So she's almost 22 years old. So that just goes to show what a long time you've worked. You've worked long, you've worked hard. And I am just so grateful that you were a wonderful coworker, a wonderful teacher, and an even better friend. And I am blessed by that, and I thank you for that. And Mason included, we all send you our love. We are happy for you, and we can't wait to see what God has in store for you and Jill and your sweet family in this next stage of your life. And we just send you all of our love.
God bless you.
God bless. Bye.
Hey, Richard, it's Trina. I heard that you are retiring. Congratulations. I am so happy for you. Also, I want to thank you for all that you did for us as photographers. You took us under your wing. You taught us the ins and outs of the business. You taught us so much. You mentored each and every one of us, and you have impacted our lives in a way that you'll never know. And I just want to thank you for us as photographers at News 12. I want to thank you for all that you do. I also want to thank you for sharing your family with me. It was so great to be able to spend time with your kids and your wife and those Thanksgiving meals. It was just so awesome. I just thank you for being the leader that you are and the godly man that you are. And you're going to enjoy retirement. Have so much fun. Just know that News 12 will never be the same without you. You are the cornerstone of that place. And there will be a huge void there when you are gone. And Richard, just know that you have impacted so many lives. So enjoy your retirement and know that you'll be missed and that you are loved. And have a great day.
Hey Richard, it's Vania in West Palm Beach. I wanted to say congratulations on your retirement. It is much deserved after your decades of hard work as a great journalist. And I wanted to thank you for the mentorship that you have given me and all the other journalists that are starting their careers in Augusta. I know that I've learned so many things from you during my 3 years there, and it's only made me a better journalist and a better producer, and it's led me to where I am now. I will never forget all the conversations that we had and the advice that you gave me about my life and just my future career path. You've definitely influenced what I want to do for the rest of my life, and you've set the bar really high for anchors and journalists that I work with. So thank you so much for all that you did. Congratulations on your retirement. Now that you have more time to run on the Greenway and take vacations, if you feel like coming to South Florida, just give me a call. Congratulations. Miss you.
Hi Richard, Vicki Graff here from Boston 25. Congratulations on your retirement. What a journey it has been. It was such a privilege working with you at News 12 years ago. Your dedication, your professionalism, and your passion for storytelling, it inspired so many people over the years. And you were able to bring the news to viewers, but you were also so good at connecting with the community in ways that nobody else could. Outside of work, I've enjoyed going for runs with you and your friendship. You have been just such a big mentor in my life, and I'm so grateful for that. And I know I'm not alone in that either. So as you step into this new chapter, I hope that you are able to just soak it up. Know that you've had a lasting impact on so many people's lives, including mine. Enjoy your retirement. You have certainly earned it.
Hey there, Richard. It's Anthony. Just wanted to say happy retirement. No one deserves this more than you. You were such a big influence on me, my time at WRDW, and I just wanted to say congratulations. I know you're going to spend a lot more time with Jill and the kids. Be well.
Happy retirement, Richard. I know you've heard this countless times, but I really can't stress it enough. What a profound impact you have had on my life as a young journalist, and I'm sure dozens, if not hundreds of others who have come through that newsroom. When I think of you, I instantly think of your positive attitude. News is stressful, news can be crazy, and it can put you in a bad mood pretty quickly. I never remember you being in a bad mood. I remember you helping, guiding, teaching. Every time you had the opportunity for someone to grow and learn, you took that instead of taking the easy way out and just putting your head down. I really wish you, your wife, your family the best as you enter this next chapter of life. And of course, as iGuide journalist here in Jacksonville, thanks to you, I will always be part of the Save the S campaign and make sure that everybody knows it is St. Simon's Island. Best of luck, Richard.
This is what we looked like when we first worked with Richard Rogers. And this is what we look like now. Obviously, sometimes the aging doesn't really work, but for Richard Rogers, it always worked. The man knows how to age gracefully, with dignity, and obviously going out on a top note. We are so excited to be a part of wishing you a happy 31 years of an amazing career. Augusta has benefited from your experience, your passion, your storytelling. And I also want to thank you so much for the time that you used to take for all of the reporters, the photographers, the editors, the producers, everyone who went through that newsroom, that you made sure you took some time and gave them some help along the way. We certainly benefited from that and are very excited to be a part of your legacy. We wish you nothing but the best. I know it's great that you're ending it here in Augusta. I mean, you have James Brown's birthday, you love golf, now you have plenty of time to do all that. Best wishes for you, for Jill, for the family. They get you a little bit more. Hey, when it snows, you can actually enjoy it and not have to go in and tell everybody to stay away from it.
Stay off the roads.
Stay off the roads. And we just were very excited that to be a part of your legacy. So thank you again. Congratulations. Awesome career. Anything else, Frank?
Great career. Thank you for so much for everything. Great career. Thank you so much.
Best wishes.